こんな大金持ったの初めて。もしかしてみんなこの金貨を狙ってる？
あの子なんでたくさんカバン抱えてるの？
All right, my friends, episode number 4 of Weakest Tamer, and it's a lot better. So I will tell you, like, I don't think that Weakest Tamer is setting the anime world on fire. I don't think it's like really innovating or anything, but I did watch episode 4 and I watched it dubbed. I actually started watching it subbed and I was like, eh. So I swapped over to the dub right after the OP and it was enjoyable. Like, I think that, again, I don't think it's setting the world on fire, but it was enjoyable. So this episode, you know, has her once again struggling with Sora? I think her slime's name is Sora. But it has her struggling once again with Sora because Sora just keeps absorbing like every single magical potion that she has. And Sora kind of imitates a alarm clock, which is a really, really cute scene. I'm still not a fan of the ding and the little voice in her head. I kind of just wish her souls would merge and she could just get all the past knowledge. I do not like the soul living inside of her. I think it's so stupid. But regardless, because of that, I'm just gonna ignore it. But you know, it has her dealing with that once again, and she ends up finding these like dead bodies and a cart of stuff that was just demolished by monsters. She runs to the next town and she goes and reports it at the guild. And the guild lets her know that, if she is an information person, that they'll pay her for that. Since her info was good, she later on got more money than she's ever seen before. She also turned in her snake at the apothecary, which she got a decent amount of money for. So if she deals in snakes versus mice, she has a lot more income that she can get. She also has been getting a lot of magical bags, and she figured out how to get a magical bag and put one inside of another one. So that was a really cool thing. And the episode kind of ends with kind of her staying in town as everybody is going after these ogres that they found with her good information. So, again, I think this episode was a really good episode. I enjoyed it quite a bit. Again, I have that one gripe that it's a continuance. But other than that, like, I enjoyed her seeing... I enjoyed seeing her within the town. I enjoyed seeing the slime growth. I enjoyed her learning more about, income and starting to think of... different ways that she can, provide income for herself and live and kind of like be able to manage herself. And, I think that she'll probably stay in this town maybe for like one more episode and then probably move on to the next thing again. But I do enjoy seeing her kind of like learn more about just the world and how she's going to survive in it. And figuring out different ways to provide income for herself and learning like, oh, if I trade one snake, that's this many mice. If I trade this information, that's this many mice. So I really enjoyed seeing that too. Voice acting, again, I'm watching the dub. I watched the sub. I think they're both equal. Really cute voice acting on her part. I really like that. And everything else. I'm trying to think of anything else that happened in this episode. Maybe her establishing relations with the adventurers and the guild is probably a cool thing to note. But overall, yeah, I think it was a cool episode. Like, again, not setting the anime world on fire, not setting sheets of paper of writing on the paper, like on pen to paper or nothing like that. Like, I don't think it's doing anything crazy. I think the creator created a generally readable, watchable piece of content, and I think it's decent enough. I would put this above other shows, like I've watched a lot of other shows. Like I would put like there was like a pharmacy isekai one that was pretty shit. There was like the Great Cleric last season that was pretty shit. I would say this is probably better than that, but again, just a little bit better, and it's just because it's not trying to do too much. So I think that's where its lane is, and the appreciativeness of it being a dub makes it that much easier to watch, at least on the first go. So anyways, those are all my thoughts. That's all I have. Not a whole lot. An anime-ass anime. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments down below. I probably missed some specific nuances. I'm trying to think of anything else that happened. She learned more about the slime. She learned its composition has been changing. She's still being mistaken for a boy, so her, identity's working. Yeah, I can't really think of anything else that occurred this episode. But next episode will probably be a little more juicy when the ogres actually appear. Maybe she'll go out and we'll see what ends up happening next episode. But right now, she solidified herself in this town with her 1,200 bags that she has on her. Really cute stuff. So anyways, see you guys next week for the Weakest Tamer. Again, this is just going to be a chill review session because I think we're just going to have a chill anime. All right. Peace out, my friends.